right, y'all. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're tuning in. I'm grateful to have you here. And we got the man, Vince Gill, finally in the building. American country music singer, songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, husband to Amy Grant, the renowned Christian artist. They've been married for over 20 years, got a kid together, I believe, at least one. But I'm excited for this because I have heard Go Rest High on That Mountain, a hit that came out 4 years after the one we're reacting to today, which I haven't heard. It's called When I Call Your Name, came out in 1990. It's actually the title track to the album, same name, that came out in May of 1990, 5 years before your boy was even thought of. So I'm excited to see what it's about. I'm gonna have the lyrics pulled up. My mother-in-law is a huge fan of Vince Gill. She saw him and Amy Grant in concert back in the day. So shout out to my mother-in-law. Nothing but love, prayers, and gratitude for you accepting me as your son and allowing me to marry your daughter. I'm excited to see what this is all about, though. So set that over here. Subscribe, like, notification bell if you're new. Let me know anything I need to in the comments. Humble me if I got any pieces of information incorrect. If you need anything, check out my description section if you want to support the channel. Join the channel, become a member outside of just subscribing. I also have a devotional you can find below if you need to email me about trading, questions about anything, you need some prayer, whatever it is. Contact info is always on the screen and in the description, but let's get it popping. So when I call your name, what do you say? I hope you answer. At least give me that common courtesy.
I rushed home from work.
What happened?
Like I always do.
Vince.
I spend my whole day just thinking of you. When I walk through the front door,
woo,
my whole life was changed. 'Cause nobody answered when I called your name.
Oh no, that's not good, obviously.
A note on the table that told me goodbye. Said you'd grown weary of living a lie.
Oh man.
Oh, your love has ended, but mine still remains. But nobody answers when I call your name.
Hold on, because you know YouTube is going to try to copyright this. Remember, this is a reaction. Wow, man. He rushed home from work. I assume if he was thinking of her all day, I don't know if they must have gotten an argument. Y'all, I'm sure you've been through it, but hopefully when you've gone through it, when you come home and you call that person's name, if they aren't there and there isn't a letter on the table, maybe they just went out, took a walk, got some fresh air, prayed to the Lord for the answers, the right answers where the Lord wanted to guide them, and how you work through and mend that relationship, mend that argument. Always try to work it out, man. Unless somebody's cheating on somebody or physical abuse or anything, I pray that that's not the case. You can work through it, man. Marriage is God's covenant. Work through it. There's nothing more promising, more loving, more fulfilling, other than the name Jesus Christ in that good book, than a marriage, than that spouse, husband, wife, doesn't matter. So to come home, this is sad country music. This is like the stereotype. Come home, something happened to your dog, you're drinking, you lost your loved one. This is one of those, and his voice is beautiful, man. Vince is absolutely vibrant, stunning vocals. How can somebody leave that? That's a mullet, right? That's what y'all would refer to as a mullet. Like business in the front, party in the back. That's what that is right there. But man, hopefully she came back, Vince. Hopefully that love really didn't end on her end and you're not stuck just in love by yourself. Nobody's answering when you call. This is a sad one. I didn't expect this. I expected some promising sort of vocals, some uplifting. Hopefully it ends with some inspiration, some perseverance. Come on, Vince. Get us through.
Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling.
Jesus, that you?
Driving me insane. Just like rain, the tears keep falling.
Oh, dry them up, Vince. We're gonna get through.
Nobody answers
can't imagine how painful that would be. I don't want to imagine. Come back. Okay, so are they doing it in a dual purpose right here? Like they're showing him looking out the window, she's looking out the window. Are they showing it in a context of if she lost him and he left and she was still in love, and also if Vince lost her, he was still in love and she walked out? Or are they both in separate places right now? He's thinking that she stopped loving him, but really she just had to walk out and get some fresh air, because whatever lie she felt like she was living, that's what she felt she needed to do. But she's missing you. Don't get it twisted. She's loving you. He's loving you. And hopefully with time, the Lord brings y'all back together, and that's the plans and the great path that God has in front of you. So hopefully that's the case. But man, it's a heavy one. This is a deep one. This is real life sometimes. Let's be honest. Vince playing the instruments too? They said multi-instrumentalist. Like, this sounds great too. What's that? The steel guitar?
Oh, the lonely sound of my voice calling.
Wait, who's the feature artist?
Driving me insane.
Get out your head.
Just like rain, the tears keep falling, but nobody answers when I call your name.
Oh boy.
Nobody answers when I call your name.
Ooh. Oh man. Oh boy. Now I'm gonna make an interpretation. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm all about discussions. In 2022, that's one thing that's failing the world. People forgot how to talk, discuss, whether you disagree or not. Like, we can have adult disagreements and still be friends and still move forward and get through whatever it is that's troublesome at the time. So I read, this is in 1990 when this dropped. Him and Amy Grant didn't get married till 2000, I believe. So that makes, they've been married for over 22 years or something like that. But I think I read that they both had like troublesome marriages. I don't know what the troublesome meant. I don't know what it was that sparked that sort of hate and anger or whatever, the sadness that plagued that relationship. But they did get through it. Was he writing this in regards to his marriage, what he was going through, and he was still in love with her, but she felt like that she had to go. She wasn't in love with him. Hopefully nobody cheated on somebody and broke their heart. In that sense, that to me, that would be one of the worst things. Physical abuse, absolutely horrible, but somebody actually like abusing your trust and just betraying you like that would hurt. Like, man, God only knows, and I hope I never ever have to experience that with my wife. I don't think I have to, but let's just pray, that neither of us ever have to go through that, and I pray for y'all as well. But what was it that who was he singing to, and who was the feature artist? Shout out to the woman who included her vocals in that. Absolutely astounding. I was a little flabbergasted because his voice was so great, but the song was so sad, and you felt sorry and you were sympathetic with him, but you were like, man, this is still a good song. Like, I gotta be honest, it's a good song. It's one of those, if you go through a breakup, y'all know how you put on the worst possible song in that scenario, the song that's only gonna make you sadder, and you just sink deeper and darker. You don't reach out for the Lord, and it's weird how humans work sometimes. Like, you'd think when you get sad, you want to uplift yourself, dive into that good book, look for the promising passages, like that Jesus, you can rest easy in him. His yoke is easy, his burden is light. You can rest in his word. I know I didn't get it exact, but memorizing scripture sometimes isn't my best suit, but I know what's in there. I know the context. I know that's the truth. That's the law. That's what I will always turn to in times of darkness. And when you are in those times of darkness, when you're facing that plague at the time, when you sink as low as you can go, eventually that little bit of tiny light will shine through, and eventually you will get through it. God only puts his strongest tests on his people that he deems can handle those strongest tests, the people with the strongest character that he's trying to show. You might not understand the lesson, but he's gonna get you through it. He's never gonna give you anything, put you anything on your plate, your shoulders, that you can't squat up, that you can't persevere through. Keep pushing. I'll keep on praying for you. You keep doing the same. Breathe. You're still here. There's lots of things that the Lord still has planned for you. Good things. So keep on smiling. Keep on getting up day in and day out, hungry to get better, hungry for the Lord. But I love y'all, man. Shout out to Vince Gill. That was absolute awesomeness. I can't wait to hear what else he has. I know I've heard Go Rest High on That Mountain, so don't request that one. I've done the home free cover as well over on my main channel. If you haven't seen that, go subscribe to my Devin Gibson channel, where I do a lot of mainstream things and a lot of more modern things, stuff that's popular nowadays, not just the classics. But I love y'all. I appreciate you tuning in. Subscribe, like, notification bell. Again, become a member if you want to support the channel. It helps Mrs. Gibson and I. You can request songs, all of that. Everything is down below. I love y'all. For right now, though, Godspeed. I'm gone. If you made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you watching first and foremost. And by now, I'm sure if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've seen my trading video. You see what I do outside of YouTube videos, because you know YouTube doesn't cut the check like that. So I've been trading for the past 6 years, a little bit over 6 years now. So if you're interested in what I do, you want to learn a new skill set, work is hard, or everything is all good, beautiful, and blessings your way, it's all good. I'm glad for you, but you need to learn a skill set that allows your money to work for you. So check the pinned comment down below, check out that video, and we can continue to move on forward. If not, man, just keep on watching my videos, keep on putting good out into the world and trying to get better every single day. I love y'all, man. If you need to get a hold of me, email dgibbyfit@gmail.com. That's the best way to get in contact, whether it's in regards to trading. My YouTube, you just need some help along life, you need a piece of motivation, a swift kick in the butt, I'm here to help, man. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gone.